Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Nightmare Talks. Of course, I'm Aaron.
I am Chase.
And so we're here at Foxbridge Park. We've been telling you guys we were going to be filming here. Thanks for being patient. I know it took a while. We just wanted to make sure we had all the right equipment. Yep. And like I said, it's nice tonight. It's
cooling off. It's actually
there's a little breeze.
Yep.
As you can see with the candle, little breeze, but nothing significant that's going to make that swing by itself. So once again, to recap, we kind of touched on this in an earlier episode, but supposedly this park is haunted by, there's 4 people that died here.
Yep.
Mainly a little boy named Levi, who was 8 years old, who got hit by a drunk driver. And between 11:45 and 12:15 a.m., this swing behind us with the candle on it will start swinging by itself significantly. If you guys want to check it out, there's lots of YouTube channel or a lot of YouTube videos that'll have that. So we have about, to be it's 11:58 right now.
Yep.
So we're just gonna hang out. Once
See
again,
what happens.
We're not ghost investigators.
This is not an investigation. You don't see us out here with all the equipment. You know, we're not, trying to show science behind anything. We are literally just out here. If it happens, cool. If not, you get to hear Aaron and I talk about the stories that have been told about this park. Levi is just one of the stories that have happened within this park. There's an old lady or a lady that also apparently roams the perimeter of the park. I don't know if she died at the school. There's been different stories as far as why she's here or why she haunts this park. But then we actually finally ran into somebody that had actually said that she had seen this lady, which it's a pretty creepy story, man. Like that one's,
yeah.
That one sounds more creepy than even Levi. No offense, Levi, but like.
Well, I mean, this park is supposedly one of the top 5 most haunted places in Nevada. Yep. That's why we're here. We had a lot of people asking us, hey, you guys should do a shoot there, see if you guys see anything. Now, to rewind a little bit, we were here last Saturday. We filmed just like we're filming right now. Those are sprinklers, they're loud. But none of our audio worked. I think maybe we had a malfunction with the sound.
It was really bad.
But our GoPros,
yeah.
There's no explanation for our GoPros. When we were walking around, Chase's GoPro froze up after about 5 minutes, completely just froze. Yeah. And battery was fully charged and everything.
Yeah, it should have been locked and loaded. It was good to go. Because literally, I remember you saying you had to pull the battery just to get it to
turn it off.
Just to get it to go off. Which
yeah.
I mean, there's malfunctions that happen with equipment, sure, but that was definitely kind of weird.
I don't know, man. I've used that GoPro a lot of times. I've never had
that issue with it. Yeah. That's weird.
But yeah, so we're gonna see if anything happens with this swing, and then we're gonna take a walk around the park. We have a school to my right,
yep,
where supposedly the teacher died. I want to say it was a heart attack. I could be wrong.
I forget the story. Dude, there was another story similar, but it said she was murdered. So like, I think and there's different accounts of different things. That's why I said I'm not going to dive into the real fact behind
specifics, yeah.
The specific of what happened, how she died. The point is there's something left behind, whether it was from her or from something else completely. I don't know. But obviously there's something else that haunts the park. So,
yeah.
Not to say we've seen anything, but like there's a lot of encounters with people that have that tell their stories. So,
yeah, and I've been to this park. I've been living here in Vegas since '96. I've been to this park numerous times. I've sat on this swing numerous times in the middle of the night, never experienced anything. But once again, people do.
Yep.
And that's not what we do. We don't we don't say that ghosts don't exist, and we don't say that they do. Like Chase said, we literally are just putting ourselves in a environment that is supposed to be haunted, and we're just going to see what happens.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of the approach you need to do. People say when you look for things, you're not going to find it.
Yep.
So,
not to say I wouldn't even say we're out here looking to find it. I think Aaron and I have a good understanding that it's more of, if it happens, cool, we're going to catch it on camera. All the viewers get to see it, everybody else gets to see what happens. We're not staging anything. There's no, strings. There's nothing where we could pull the swing. And even then, like, I feel like it'd be pretty apparent
Well, we didn't experience anything last weekend at all, so
no, it was dead.
I'm kind of expecting the same thing tonight.
No, I fully expect nothing will happen, but it's the idea of being where people have had experiences and they documented what they had happen. So
Right.
I don't know. This place kind of gives me a weird vibe. It has since the first time we ever came out here. It's been kind of a weird vibe out here.
I don't know. I don't feel anything. Even last weekend, I didn't really feel anything when I
weird.
walked back there. But to each his own, you know. It's. We wanted to do a shout out to Brittany. That was the name of the girl that we met last weekend. That
Yep.
was here.
Sure.
She has seen the swing numerous times.
Yep.
And she has seen the old lady, which we're assuming is the teacher.
And you know,
it could be something else.
And it could be just a different entity altogether.
But I will say I am a skeptic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a skeptic when it comes to ghosts. I'm a skeptic when it comes to paranormal stuff like that. I do believe that 99% of the stuff you see online is just people being paranoid. You know, their mind starts playing tricks on them. But there's still that 1% that you can't explain. That's why I want to see something for myself. Chase, I can't speak for you.
No, I'm kind of the same way in that sense. Like, I'm not gonna assume that, you know, what you tell me is a lie. I'm not gonna assume it's true either, right? So I guess in a way I'm a skeptic, but it's hard to tell somebody to their face that had an experience with something, and especially if you're by yourself, right? It's always how it works. You're by yourself and you have this set experience and you have nobody else that can kind of back up what you're saying. So, and that's where it's like, well, how true could that really be? So I guess in one way I'm kind of a skeptic, but I'm never going to tell you that what you told me is false and that's not real.
Yeah, it's not what we're about. You know, that's not what this channel's about.
No.
For those of you that have been with us since episode 1, like, you guys know that we're optimistic,
Oh, 100%.
super open-minded, and you know, I would love to see something tonight.
Yep.
I really would.
Yep.
To, you know, to maybe change my perception on, you know, change it from 99% to maybe like 60%. Who knows?
Yeah.
Nothing going on with the swing. It's 12:05. We do have
Nothing.
10 more minutes before that window, 11:45 to 12:15.
Yep.
I was thinking on the way over here, is that like Eastern Standard Time or like Central?
Wouldn't that be some?
Like, we're completely at the wrong damn time.
We're not even close.
Like, does little Levi have his alarm set? You know, like.
I don't know.
But it's supposedly everybody that has seen this swing. It is between that. It is in
Within
that
these
window.
times, yeah. And you know what's crazy is, like, Aaron and I have been out here 3 times now, at least together. He's been out here several times, obviously.
Yeah.
And every time we've been out here, especially like around this time, the crowd, not necessarily a crowd, but the number of people that do come out to check this out, it's crazy. Like, it's not something, this isn't like a low-key thing. Like, there's a lot of people that know about this and come out to see if anything will happen. So, yeah.
Yeah, we when I got here, there's a group of people, probably about 8 or 9 people, that were starting to leave, and then we met 2 really cool guys here.
Yep.
From Florida. That light.
Yeah, I totally,
Aiden,
dude,
can you please not mess
that
with
jacked with me extremely. Dang. Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, we met 2 really cool guys here that were kind of waiting to see what would happen too. So we're just waiting to see if anything happens with the swing. Levi, if you want to swing that swing, maybe I should move the candle off of it. What do you think?
Nah, dude, because if, you know,
Well, maybe
Levi,
he's afraid to sit on it because there's a fire. I don't know. Let's try
Bro.
it. Nothing's happened since.
I mean, I don't know, you might be right.
Bro, I'm up to trying all kinds of stuff.
Just lay it in front there so people can see, you know.
The candle was
not
to make so you guys know, like, if it's windy or
wind-wise.
not.
Wind.
Yeah.
Wind.
I just want it to be as legit as possible. I don't know if the candle. Yeah, you can see the candle.
You know what's crazy is it's got like a small movement, but like nothing. And it's, so anybody that's actually looked at the videos on like YouTube, I mean, there's other social media that's posted about this specific swing. It's a rapid movement when it actually moves. Like, it's not a small thing.
No, it's significant,
Like,
dude.
it looks like somebody pushed that swing.
Yeah.
So I don't think, I mean, it gets windy here, but I don't think to that extent.
Like I said, there's a
Where
very
to do
small
that.
breeze tonight, but
Yeah.
you know, you can see the swings are not moving. I'm looking at a separate swing set on the other side here. They're not moving. Nothing's moving. The sprinklers are really loud and annoying.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, it's calm. It's a calm night.
No, it's very quiet. Yep.
So yeah,
Come on, Levi.
once again,
Do something, dude.
I can't say I'm disappointed. It's kind of what I expected, but
I'm optimistic, bro.
you know, maybe
I can't help it. I can't help but come out and be optimistic about it.
I would love to see. I would love to see that swing start swinging.
I would
but-
love for us to have to move because the movement is that big. I would love to have that problem.
Yeah, it'd be super cool, but
It'd be legit.
at the same time, you know,
Reality is probably not.
maybe because we're here. Who knows? I mean, maybe there can't be people around. I don't know.
Maybe you can't be this close to it
Maybe you can't.
because in most of the videos that are seen, it was from a distance. I mean, it was because the one guy captured it from
Yeah, that's
somewhere up there on the sidewalk. Like it wasn't even right on it by no means. So
Well, we have 7 more minutes to be exact.
and we will wait this out. We're gonna make this legit. We're gonna see it through.
I think what we might do, Chase, the last 3 minutes,
Yep.
maybe me and you can get up and we'll go over there and give it some space
And just see what happens.
and just see.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he's shy. Maybe I don't know what it's like to be a ghost. I'm not a ghost. I don't know.
Dude, okay, so glad you said that because it triggered just in my memory. So on that note, to say it's a ghost might be jumping the gun a little bit.
Well, you
Because
were
other
saying-
people have had different ideas of what Levi is or isn't. So a lot of people that say they've seen, when they've had the experience with the swing, they said they've seen shadow of a little boy, and then that shadow of a little boy turns into something demonic,
Yeah.
and it's no longer a little boy, and you're dealing with something else.
Yeah.
So a ghost might be a little, you know, we'd be lucky if it's a ghost.
Yeah.
I feel like in comparison, I'd rather be dealing with a ghost than, you know,
Well, that's
demon.
why our wives make us wear these cross
Oh,
necklaces.
dude, I don't even have mine on.
to,
I don't even have mine on. Mine's not even on today.
Really?
So, yeah.
Sinner.
I left it at home. I know. Terrible. What
Yeah.
am I thinking?
But yeah, so still nothing.
Nope.
I'm sure Jason and Jason, the guys we met tonight, are a little disappointed too.
Bro, we're disappointed.
I keep like hoping.
I know, dude. I'm
Come on,
hoping-
Levi, do
I know.
something.
Optimistic. Can't help it, dude.
But we are going to go check out this other area.
Yeah, that part down
Hopefully, we
there.
don't have any problems with our GoPros again tonight.
We gotta try. We gotta try not to move so much. At least from our last trial and error kind of filming of that, there was way too much bounce and way too much movement with those cameras. Like, we've got to try to be a little more steady with how we walk or whatever.
Yeah. We'll go check it out.
But we're trying to figure this out still, guys. Like, we're trying to get good with these on-scene type shootings.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks because you can't really do like a trial run or anything.
No,
I mean,
like
I
it
literally,
kind of just had to film it, and then if it turned out good, great. But if it doesn't, you just got to redo it.
yeah. And I literally just came straight from work over here, so
Yeah.
we didn't really have a chance to.
Mess with things, yeah.
But I mean, I know those GoPros work, dude. Both of them I've used numerous times.
Dude, what's gonna be our excuse if it does it a second time and your GoPro freezes? Because I didn't even realize it until we were literally done.
I'm gonna have to check them. Like last time, we just kind of you were interviewing Brittany, and I was just kind of walking around and
And you know what's crazy? She gave a lot of good detail during like,
yeah.
she was telling a good story, man. I'm so sad that I feel like the majority of that didn't get told. Like, it wasn't on that GoPro.
Well, we just had to meet up with her again.
Yeah. No, it was a great story though. Very chilling, very, very like goosebumps down your spine story.
She was super uneasy too when we.
She was not comfortable at all, and it was authentic. It wasn't like she was faking, she was acting this out. This was very much a I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with even being down in the corner of the park that we were in.
Yeah, she was very uneasy.
Yep.
And to me, that kind of legitimizes her stories.
No, it really does. It really, really does.
All right, Levi, throw us something, man. Come on. Do something. Do something. I even got a little ball here, a flashlight.
Dude, I'm cool if he kicks the ball. I'm cool with that too.
Anything.
If he makes that ball move, I'm totally cool with that too. I'm down.
Let me give him some space.
Oh. You want space, Levi? You want to be able to do your thing?
Knock that candle off the swing, Levi.
Don't burn Vegas down though.
You can turn that flashlight on. Come on, Levi, do something.
It's not happening, man.
Well, we can't say we didn't try. We tried twice.
I know.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we've literally done it two weekends in a row, dude. I mean, it's like you said. It's like we both said. Like, we didn't fully intend or expect that anything would actually happen.
Well, we do have 3 more minutes. I think.
No, we can leave it running for that.
You guys are seeing what we're seeing, so. Come on, Levi, don't be shy. Blow that candle out.
Shit, knock that candle off, dude. I'll take it.
Come on, Levi, blow the candle out. I can't believe these sprinklers, dude. They just like will
Dude, they
not
water
stop.
this grass so good, man.
They will not stop. We've been here
It was like
40
that last
minutes and
time.
they have
Dude,
not
it was
stopped.
like that last time too. And it does a full circle. I feel like it does it like twice. Like it makes all the rounds and then it comes back around again.
Well,
Candle almost went out.
come on, Levi. Blow the
That was
candle out.
interesting.
Blow it out. Blow it out. Show us your hair.
Or just knock it off the swing. It's in your seat.
Turn that flashlight on. I feel silly, like, because
poking
I
it?
said I wasn't gonna do like the
The
ghost.
whole calling it, yeah.
Yeah, just like Zach Bagans, where
Yep.
he tries to provoke them and stuff. And you know, maybe that stuff works.
I mean, it might. Maybe we're calling him by the wrong name.
It says Levi.
Okay. I meant more in depth than that though. Like maybe if it's not Levi, like you're calling it by the wrong name.
Levi?
I don't know. Maybe we're saying it wrong. I don't know. Or maybe it just doesn't happen like that.
Well, it's 12:15. I'm not gonna stand here all night.
Nope. We tried.
We tried.
Yep, we did.
Last chance, Levi.
This is what we promised. We promised we would try.
Well, what we'll do is we'll walk around and we'll circle back around and we'll see if that swing starts swinging. Maybe when we're not around.
Yeah, when we're not here.
Maybe, you know, maybe he just doesn't like.
I would say if nobody else was gonna walk around here, leave the flashlight here too, and the candle. But
We can
I
leave the
mean,
candle.
Yeah, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna set up all our other equipment. We're gonna take a walk, and we will see you guys again soon in a few minutes. Okay.
See you.
You rolling? Okay.
Awesome.
So we are headed to the back of the park that we were telling you about. There's a school back here, an elementary school, where supposedly the teacher is seen a lot.
Yep. This back corner is the hot spot, though. This is where the most activity seemed to happen, supposedly.
I will tell you a cool story. about these trees here. Now, I can't remember exactly which one of these trees it is, but I did the Haunted Vegas tour, and they brought us here. And there used to be a picnic table over there on that side of the park. So the tour leader had us gathered around the picnic table, and he was telling us that that's where the little boy Levi, where he died, like that's where his body was. Now, my friend, I won't say her name, I won't disclose her name, but I believe she does have a sixth sense, and she is able to sense things. I've known her for a long time. Well, she leaves the picnic table and she comes over to one of these trees. I want to say it was this tree, but I could be wrong. Anyways, and
I thought you told me it was a little back there, but
yeah,
I think it was on back a little bit.
Could be back.
Couple of
Anyway,
trees back, yeah.
And she's just like staring at this tree. So I look at her and I'm like, well, shit, I'm going with her, because this tour leader is just reading whatever he's probably read in an article. So I come over and I'm like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? And she's like, I'm sensing something about this tree. She's like, I don't think anything's going on over there. I think something with this tree. So me and her were just kind of standing there looking at the tree. And so some other people from the group started coming over like, hey, what are you guys looking at? Well, the tour leader gets pissed off and he's like, hey, you know, I'm in charge here, blah, blah, blah. He started getting upset. So the next thing he's like, all right, you know what, everybody get back on the bus. He was mad. And so we were like, oh, whatever, dude, like we're grown ass adults. Like we'll do whatever we want. You want to leave, we'll freaking take a cab home, whatever, right? Get on these sprinklers, dude.
Yeah.
So guys, we're approaching the area that is supposed to be a hot spot for the old lady.
Yep.
Once again, Brittany told us that she saw, Aiden, if you want to shoot over there, behind one of the trees, she saw the old lady peek out, stepped out from behind the tree, and then
This
went
one
back
right
behind
here.
the tree.
What the fuck?
So this is the area.
And back there in the shadows is where you can see the shadow of the old lady, so it's funny that you saw her where you saw her. Because back here is where you can supposedly see shadows.
Come on, Aiden.
It's really cold.
It seems really lit up tonight.
Well, that light got brighter all of a sudden. That's why I said what the hell just a second ago.
Yeah, so in this area here is where a lot of people say they see the shadow of her just like kind of crossing around.
This is where it got cold. That story he was telling you guys earlier.
Yeah,
When we hit this spot right here.
right back there, supposedly. That's one of the biggest, from the articles that I've been reading, that spot. They'll see her shadow. A lot of activity right back there, so kind of get a better view from right here. So yeah, if you guys ever come back,
Oh yeah.
keep an eye on that area. Chase, do you remember where that cold spot was?
It starts right here past this trash can.
So once again, we, it's kind of dark, Bubba. You probably can't even see, huh?
Not super cold this time.
Put the light
It was
on.
noticeably colder. So like right now, there's nothing. Not like the time when we went, man. Because when it was just us, we had no camera and we were just exploring this. I'm not kidding you. You hit this spot, and I want to say it was summertime. Like it was maybe spring at most.
It was hot.
So it was warm. It was hot.
No, it was hot.
And when we hit this, I'm not kidding. It was cold,
Yeah.
like cold, not cool, cold.
It was like right in here.
And I'm like, dude, it is so much colder right here. And it's not that way right now, but it was that time.
And then, like I said, you would step out and you'd be like, you wouldn't feel it anymore, and then you
Yeah.
step back in and you feel it.
Literally, it was
And see, there's
90-day difference.
there's no vents, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing
that would be
give
causing
off
some
that.
sort of air.
And shade wasn't a factor. It was nighttime. It was just like this.
Right.
So, I don't know, man. That camera's freaking out.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Well, it's
trying
because
to
you don't have the
zoom.
light. It's trying to get light.
I always check this trash can for whatever reason. Look in there and see a head or something.
You know what I would like, but not like at the same time? is if they would shut all the park lights off. Just turn that shit off.
It used to be.
Let's see. Well, no, I know it used to be, but what I'm saying is get to the point where you literally just have that shit turned off and then see what you pick up.
Dude, when I came here, I remember I moved here in '96, probably like 2 years after I moved here. We had a big church function. We had a big football game going in that field. These lights weren't here. This was all dark. The only lights were around the playground and maybe some of them over in that area, but like all this right here was dark. So this is all new, and it's probably because so many people come to this park looking, and they're just for safety reasons. They probably.
Yeah, they're up by the candle.
Yeah. Is this the tree you were talking about, Jason?
Yep.
Isn't this the one Brittany said?
No, so the one she saw it at was this one right here. It literally did this right here from her story, her account. Because she was standing probably about midfield, closer to the playground than where we're at right now. And it was just like this. And it made eye contact with her. She said she looked at it in the eyes.
Did she say it ducked back behind the tree?
It ducked back behind the tree, but it wasn't moving quickly. It didn't move quick. It wasn't a fast motion.
This was acting like it.
Slow.
Yes.
Are you
Taking its time.
Are you doing exactly what you saw?
Exactly what this thing was doing. I swear to you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
It's a peeker.
Like it was in a rush.
Yeah.
It was just sitting here watching.
That's
there,
interesting.
You know.
So Jason said he had an experience tonight that he saw something behind this
Well,
particular
and
tree.
her friends, same account. So these
Just
trees
like
right
what he
here,
was doing,
she
just kinda
bounces in
standing
between
out
them.
to the side of it.
Supposedly from a
And then
distance, she'll just
Brittany
catch
told
them
us that
bouncing in
this
between
tree
these
here was
trees.
the one that she encountered, the old lady. So pretty interesting. We thought it was
Man,
the
isn't
same
that
tree,
crazy
but
how
it
that
is the
works
same
out?
area. So
You're like, are my eyes playing
who's to
tricks on me,
say
or did I
that,
see what I think I saw?
you know, it's just
I was sitting there
this area right here. And then of course the school here is where they say they see the old lady's shadow. Oh, sorry, I'll stop moving around so much. But yeah, I don't feel anything.
Well, I think we're too close to her at this point.
It'd be interesting to find out exactly the day that Levi
Yeah.
died and come back that night.
It was, I want to say it was Labor Day weekend, dude, if I'm not mistaken. I literally think it was like that Labor Day weekend is when this happened. I think.
It's interesting. That area right there to me is just crazy how this park is so lit up and then that area is just so dark.
They didn't put anything right there. It doesn't make sense.
Just
to
like
me.
no
It's almost
effort.
Weird. It's weird.
I mean, just the way I think, maybe it's a little bit morbid, but I always think of like if there was somebody doing something bad in this park. Like,
I'm gonna snap. I'm
Grab
gonna
a
snap
kid,
photos down this
take 'em
way.
there.
I'm gonna snap photos.
that's why I always check that trash can because I'm always like, it's completely dark right there. Aiden, get a shot of that over there and just show how dark it is. Just like insanely dark compared to the rest of the freaking park.
All I know is it'd be really good to have an old woman's costume on and be hiding back there right now.
Chase would fit his pants.
Yeah. That would be great.
I wish we would have seen something tonight.
Well, he kind of did.
He did.
Peeking thing.
Yes, he did.
And it kind of coincides with the girl's story about peeking from behind that tree.
Well, guys,
What do they say when you get the little lights in your freaking pictures? The little orbs. Orbs.
yeah.
Yeah, let's picking those up.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, guys, like Aaron was saying, this is it. This is the corner.
No luck tonight.
Pretty much no luck tonight. Crazy stories have happened. A lot of personal stories, but some nights are just better than others, I guess, as far as this.
You know, and once again, just because we didn't experience
Nope.
anything here tonight doesn't mean that things don't happen.
Oh no,
here.
no. Obviously things happen. I mean, there's people up at the swing again, so there's obviously
Yeah.
things that happen to where it draws attention and to where it brings a crowd.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, we're not ghost hunters.
Nope. We're not after anything. We're not trying to force anything to happen, but if it does, cool. If not, that's fine too.
We're here,
Yep.
and so now we can say we've been here 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
Didn't experience anything. Maybe we'll do a follow-up episode in a few months or something. But there's so many other places that we're going to be checking out here in the area. So you guys stay tuned for that. Area 51, we're doing it. We're going to try to check out these tunnels that we were informed of. See what's going on with that, and whatever else we can get our hands on. So
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and cut the episode.
Sounds good.
We wanted to give a thanks to and a shout out to Jason and Jason.
Yeah.
Once again, I think Jason may have had an encounter tonight.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
Thank you guys for being on the episode.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us for sure. Makes it that much better.
Yeah. So once again, guys, I'm Aaron,
I'm Chase.
and we will see you guys again soon.
Later, guys.
Later. Dude, we might have had the whole long swing, dude.
There he goes. Yep. It's very robotic. I would almost, yeah, that's how I would describe it, as just robotic. It's not doing it near as much as it was a second ago, though. Earlier, it was so much more than this.
And once again, you look at the flame, and it's very little. I wonder if the flame is like throwing him off. He doesn't want anything to do with that. Should I go take the flame? Should I go take the candle off and then